welcome back to the channel. Today I'm building something. I don't know how it's going to go, don't know how it's going to turn out. In my mind, it's going to be amazing. Look at that joker creeping in on the video. Creeper! Come on, bro. So if you watch this video, then it must have worked out, because if it stinks, this video is going to be deleted and you'll never see it. So let's get to it. I'm building a blind for a marsh. Yes, I got other blinds, but this is for about 3 or 4 spots that we go to. This blind, it has to be made for saltwater. The blinds typically for other blinds, and one of the blinds that I got, the Tywee, they all contain some type of metal, and that salt water will tear some metal up. Even aluminum ain't gonna rust, but just the push button of the pins, salt water is just terrible. So I'm making something out of plastic. Again, I don't know how it's gonna work out. I'm hoping it's gonna work out. In my mind, it's gonna work out. It's got to be lightweight because we're going by kayaks. So them big old blinds, they're heavy. You got to roll them up. They don't fit in kayaks too good. This one, in my mind, I got where it's going to fold up and maybe fit in a jet sled. I don't know. So let's get to it and let's start building it. All right, so I got 4 legs. They're 40 inches. This is just PVC, 3/4 of an inch. 1/2 inch was just too flimsy. I really wanted to go with 1.5 inches, but the fittings would have been ridiculous in price. So here I am at 3/4. All right, so this is just testing purposes. It is not glued up yet. I might can lower a little bit. I'm not 100% sure, but I could cover this in burlap. I got this right here for, hey. I might put little stoppers on there. I can put stoppers on it, but if I made it just a little bit longer, what I'm thinking this piece right here, like I said, it's not glued at all. I'm thinking about shortening this, bringing this in a little bit. But with that being said, I can't cover my back. That is true. I can't cover my back. But regardless, with a Marsh stool, I can sit. That wouldn't have happened if it was glued. I'm thinking about putting a piece down here also to strengthen up the legs. I got plenty of pipe. But the coolest part is 2 pieces. The two coolest parts about this thing is obviously it's got a top. Check this out. There we go. How cool is that? What I done was I put this piece here, so that allows it to fold in and out. If I put support on the bottom of the legs, that would also help strengthen it. Like I said, it's not glued at all, because I wanted it to be able to move around, take it apart. But what I did was, this is 1 inch fittings, so that allows it to spin freely in there. But I like that, especially if I shorten it up, it will fit in the kayak better. But that right there is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. And if it had burlap on it, these wouldn't be swinging in. Thinking, what about this version? Instead of that up front here, if I had a T here, that would stop right there. It would stop. You could swing it up and then come out. Now, granted, it wouldn't swing in because there would be burlap right there. But if I had a T right here, it would hit and stop. That would make it lighter, and it still would fold up. Also, from the back, so that's what it would look like from the front. Obviously you saw that, but again, it ain't glued. From the back, you could bring it around and cover your backside up. So you can close your back off. And if it still had a T, it still was shut. You still could come up. That's covering pretty good too. Especially right there, look at that. See, look, it holds itself because the arms are in, but if it had a T right there, sure enough it would. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think that might be the version. I think version 2 is better. It definitely needs some glue. But also, instead of putting, back it up a little bit, instead of putting 90s at the bottom, which would make it want to be like a pontoon, putting a T here for extra strength, and it wouldn't be like a pontoon down at the bottom. It would look like this right here. Like right here. That piece ain't long enough, but like that, right there, that would give that a whole lot more strength. You wouldn't have to burlap all the way down. You could just burlap that piece right there. I think that would work. Put a T, a T, a T, and a T. That would make it super strong. You wouldn't have to burlap, but right, this section right here, that little section in the front, this is what I'm talking about on the, if I had a T right here, that T could sit right there on that bar and stop. Swing it up and it would hit right there and wouldn't swing all the way through either. Stay tuned for version 2.0. All right, so y'all tell me what y'all think. Will it work? I don't know. I know one thing that is going to hinder it is it's made out of plastic, and if it's in the marsh, it's going to want to float, possibly. I got caps to go on the end, but if I put 90s to strengthen the legs up at the bottom, I might not need it. Do I drill holes in it to let water fill up so it don't float? Also, do I put sand in it to make it heavy? So y'all tell me what you think. Is it a good idea? Should I scrap it, throw it away, take the fittings back, make something else out of it? Y'all hit that subscribe button, comment, tell me what you think. See y'all.